Welcome to Backpage Blues. I'm joined by Charlie the Hurricane Skillen from the Mail Online, and we are back. Club football is back, and I'm delighted we're back in our studio. The Hurricane is here, and we have a glorious new shirt. It's my favourite one out of all of this range. I think that is fantastic. And if you want to win it, this could be yours. I'll tell you how at the end of the video. Cheers, mate. Charlie, how are you?
I'm very well, mate. Nice to see you again.
Good, yeah. All is very well. Our season is back, right? Club football's back. We need to get back on track.
Yep.
It's essential. It's got to happen now.
Of course.
January transfers, this is where we need to make our mark. This is where we can turn the tide.
Right, yeah. Mourinho, if he stays, which is looking likely at the minute, he definitely will be backed in January transfer window. He's going to get a last-ditch attempt to change the season's fortunes around. Now, we've heard that Chelsea are looking for a defender and a striker.
Okay, so we need a defender. I think that's pretty clear. I think some people have come in, it hasn't worked out, and we've struggled in that position. Is there anybody who we're likely to sign? Well,
Chelsea definitely will be exploring the possibility of getting John Stones again. Obviously, we talked about that loads in the summer. They are still interested. Whether that comes off, I'm not so sure. I think Everton's situation has slightly changed in terms of their standing and their ability to fend off moves for their best players.
But they fended us off very well through the summer. Yeah. So has something changed in our favour to make us think about exploring that ground again? Otherwise, why are we going over old ground here?
Not particularly, but it's I said this in the summer. These targets have been looked at by Chelsea 2-3 years. Pogba's the same, even Bale's the same. Chelsea have a list of players that they constantly monitor. Stones has been on that list for a few years. It would be crazy to think that Chelsea wouldn't explore the possibility of getting him in January. Whether it actually gets over the line, I'm really not so sure.
Really, is this not one that you're confident about?
Not particularly. I just, he's been fantastic in an Everton side in recent weeks. He's fantastic for England. I just don't see why he'd go to Chelsea at this point.
Yeah, he has a touch of the Frank Leboeufs about him, I think. The way, his poise and the way that he has a sort of delicate nature on the ball. Really good distribution, really good positional sense, confident.
I think Frank Leboeuf was prone to the occasional ricket, which John Stones isn't, but...
it's very true, actually. Thinking slightly further forward, we need reinforcements, don't we? We need to start scoring some goals. I think our forwards combined, 3 of them combined, have amassed a measly 6 goals this season.
I'm surprised it's that many, to be honest. Look, the main thing behind this is Diego Costa is not cutting it at the minute. Seems far more interested in causing loads of aggro and getting himself suspended than actually scoring any goals. That is the feeling around the club. There's a feeling in the squad and with Mourinho and people at the club, they're not best pleased with his off-pitch manner and lifestyle. They want to keep him at the club, but Chelsea need to roll the dice at this point. We're 16th in the league. You're looking at maybe that second tier of strikers, people like Higuain, Mario Gomez has been mentioned. Even Griezmann's been mentioned, but I don't think you're going to get Griezmann in January. I think it's more summer bid's much more likely. But in terms of people like Higuain, it's possible. It's the sort of player that Chelsea will go after.
Higuain, Mourinho linking up, it could work.
Yeah, I've got doubts about Higuain's ability at the very, very elite level. But
16th in the league.
There you go. But like I said, Chelsea need to gamble. He is a goal scorer. It could be the lift that people need. I'm not saying he's going to come in and be first choice, but certainly something needs to happen. Because let's face it, the Falcao loan hasn't worked at all.
Right, yeah, you're right. Do you know what, Charlie? I wanted to ask you this. Around the corridors of the Daily Mail, have you heard anything? Because I've picked up some whispers, in other tabloids and stuff, and they've mentioned Saido Berahino. I need the informed, clued up.
Yeah. Obviously, this story's been flying around for a couple of days. It's one we actually kind of did some digging on over the past day or so. Now, Chelsea are monitoring him.
What?
Well, yeah, but only in the sense that he is a good homegrown player who is likely to be on the move. They're only monitoring him in that sense. He's well down the list of priorities for Chelsea. In fact, I think this talk is a lot to do with his people trying to get Tottenham to kind of ramp up the pace a bit. Everyone in the Mail fully expects Berahino to sign for Tottenham at some point in the near future. Right. It's not one that I see going to Chelsea.
Okay, so we're more optimistic about somebody like Higuain.
Yeah, I'd definitely say
Fingers crossed for that one. I suppose if he was to come in, is somebody going to have to leave?
Obviously we've had a lot of rumours about some of Chelsea's top players leaving. But I've got some really, really bad news for you, and you're going to be cut up about this. Our deadline day signing, Papi Djilobodji, looks like he's doing the off in January.
No way.
No, yeah, he's seen.
Has he played?
He played 1 minute at Walsall. I'm surprised you don't remember.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there when Djilobodji played.
Exactly.
Not many people can say that.
That should be the next T-shirt.
Yeah, I was there. That would be a really good one.
Yeah, so it looks like he's going to Besiktas. I said at the time that this wasn't a Mourinho buy. This was a kind of club buy to make sure they had someone. Mourinho has made it, totally clear that he's not interested in me. He never got in the Champions League squad. He's barely been on the bench, I don't think. So yeah, I mean, it's
not happening.
Interesting.
Cheers, Papi. Papi, don't preach. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, comment below. Let us know exactly what you think about these points. Gonzalo Higuain, I'm quite excited about that. Let me know where you stand. And if you want to win the T-shirt, this glorious T-shirt, tune in to Backpage Blues Part 2.